That's how I get that ooh.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
What's good YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to yet another live reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave your comments down below, and enjoy this reaction video. What's good YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to yet another live reaction video. I'm your girl TMR. Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me over this daggone break room, y'all. Oh boy. All right. Y'all see the title, y'all see the thumbnail, y'all know what we gonna get into this good Tuesday evening, honey. I hope everybody is feeling good and doing great, and welcome back, y'all, to another episode of the break room. Oh Lord, I knew Jasmine in that video of Philip and Hannah and the cheering down there in Florida was going to be a conversation for her, because she knew it was going to be a conversation for us. Jasmine knew. She didn't post that video because she just wanted us to share in what her kids got going on. Baby, she don't. No, she did it for the reaction. She got what she wanted. Y'all know, out of all of them, Jasmine loves the reaction. She loved it, okay? Deet said, TM, I've been waiting at the door. LOL, hoping you were going to talk about Liv's latest video. Her latest video? Wait, hold on, sis. She got a video? Child, Olivia done wore me out. Hey, sis done wore me out. I got to go over there and see what's going on. I ain't even go look, child. Wasn't today December the 9th? Did she go to court? Was she put out a video before she went to court? I don't know, Deets. Tell me what the name of the video is, sis, and I may go over there and look at it. I don't know. Lisa said, girl, I'm tired too. Lisa said, girl, I'm beat. Hey, Nina. Hey, So. Hey, EB said, is she down at the clank, y'all? EB. EB said, is she down at the clank, y'all? Oh, my God. Well, if she is, her ass just gonna be there. We ain't got a crying dime or a screaming nickel for her over here. You hear me? Baby, she better use that money she got back in August when she was down there at the Florida. Oh, we ain't got ish. You hear me? Oh, baby, our pocketbooks is closed and sitting in our laps. Oh, yeah, we ain't got nothing. Honey, we ain't got a dime. You hear me? We ain't got nothing. Renee, girl, please. Please. She better do like Jasmine. She better call Philip. Livy, I've been telling you, you better go get you a Philip. You girl, you better call Philip and then see if Philip can call Chris. You better go get you a Philip and Chris lookalike over there. Cause baby, we ain't got nothing. Because when Jasmine went down to the clank, we ain't had nothing for her either. Yeah, we ain't got nothing. We ain't had nothing for you, and we got nothing. What'd you say? She better go call Sloppy Joe? He might not got any money to catch a flight because, you know, he smoking May J. Wanda and flossing at the clubs. He probably ain't got no money, child, EB. I don't know. Oh, you said, I got here on the, not the clank. Yeah, they said, EB said, is she down there at the clank? I don't know. Court was at 1:30. If she was locked up, they would have had her for the rest of the court day and then bring her back to get processed. Oh. Too real said Sloppy Joe is diabolical, honey. Hey, Isis. She better call Gamer Bay. Well, isn't that her new the substitute baby daddy until she find out who the real baby daddy is? Honey, yeah, she better tell Gamer Bay to go in his 401k. Wasn't that what she was bragging about the other day? She said she messed with ninjas with 401ks. Who? Who you messing with a 401k? Girl, Joey said you a 304, not no 401. Yeah, Joey said you a 304. He ain't say nothing about no damn 401. Lord, even you done got my nerves bad. I wouldn't care if that girl would. Maybe she could have been at the clank and then behind the clank. You hear me? We ain't got a dime for her ass. No. Oh no. We ain't got it. Duchess said their lives is worse that all my children want life to live, and the young and the rest is combined. Duchess, you heard me, girl. Oh, a mess. Well, y'all, Chrissy did a live stream. Oh, Lord. She did a live stream. You know, Chrissy, she had to weigh in on the conversation that we've been having over here in the little mommy community that we have built over the years, y'all. And I don't know. I'm going to see if y'all can tell me if y'all think Chrissy got her lick back. Okay, y'all think I don't know. Me personally, I feel like Chrissy had every right to weigh in on the combo just because Olivia always weighs in when she got drama going on. Now, I'm not saying Chrissy better than Olivia because Chrissy has had her fair share of scandals on this YouTube as well. Okay, she was getting scandalized before Liv had. See, Liv started getting scandalized when Gerard left. Yeah, it's like a whole kaleidoscope, baby. It just went downhill once Gerard left. Before Gerard left, Livy wasn't all that going on over there with her. Yeah, no, it wasn't all that going on over there. Gerard left and baby, the floodgates open. You hear me? The ninjas are standing at the door to let us know that she's a 304 and a 508 and a 225. And I ain't talking about a weight side. Okay? He said, oh, yeah, is he? Well, child, we got other business. We have to catch him on another day. He ain't gonna be live for 6 damn minutes. He don't know how to fix the damn the live stream. He'd be like, YouTube, where you at? Where you at, YouTube? Right here, Joey. To turn your head, take them glasses off, and you can see me right here in front of you. Hey, Tam Reed, girl. If she was released, she would have come on live, laughing and celebrating. So I think she's locked up. Y'all think she locked up? Don't let me out. Locked up. Don't let me out. Oh, baby, wouldn't it be funny if the judge been watching her on YouTube all this time? Wouldn't that be hilarious if the judge been watching her YouTube channel just out of curiosity and being nosy? Wouldn't that be funny if the judge said, oh, okay, so you got time to play. Oh, judge said, didn't I tell your ass to go get a W-2? The judge said, I ain't saying nothing about no 1099. Judge said, you go get you a W-2. Libby said she can't. He said, why not? We done got your child care. Either we did, the CPS people did, whoever. I said, y'all think he or she been watching the channel and said, so you got time to play, huh? Okay. He said, well, I'm going to shut your YouTube-ish down for about, 3 to 5 days. Y'all think that's what's happening? Hey, Cajun. Yes, honey. Right, Cajun. I don't think she locked up. She wants people to talk so she can pop back up with the Grinch smirk. Yeah, she want to be out here talking about you bitches thought I was locked up. Girl, we ain't thought about you. And let's move on, matter of fact. So we're going to talk about Chrissy for a minute. And then we're going to get on over there to Jasmine, y'all. Jasmine couldn't wait to get out here and talk to y'all about the trip Hannah and Philip went on with the cheering. Jasmine said she ain't that baby mama, y'all. She said she don't understand why y'all keep thinking she rich. And all I want to know is, why do you keep thinking rich people are the only people that can go places? Why do you keep saying that? Since when are rich people the only people that can go places? Baby, ever since Klarna, Afterpay, Affirm, and all the other people hit the scene, baby, you can have $10 in your pocket and you can go somewhere. Yeah, girl. If the plane ticket costs $300, girl, all you got to do is have what would it be? Is it 4 payments? So what's that? $65? Baby, all you got to have is about $70. $70, Jasmine, and you can take you a round trip flight, ma'am. They'll split it up in 4 payments. That's it. 75. Aisha said, TMR, you playing a little close there. Aisha said, hold up, TMR. 75, sis, just to be on the safe side. You right, sis. You right. My bad. You right. So, Jasmine, why do you keep thinking only rich people go places? That's not true, ma'am. You see Chrissy ass was going, but she ain't nowhere near. She thinks she a rich white woman, but she ain't. Now that blonde hair she over there wearing make think she one, but she is not. Okay? Oh, Lord. KY said, with no work ethic, because let's be real, influencers get sponsored family vacations and she ain't doing squat to achieve that. KY, Jasmine got the brain of a jellyfish. Okay? I'm telling you, girl. Her and Olivia doing exactly what they want to do. Sit up in the car or sit up in their kitchen and talk to the damn camera. Okay? Say Cheese said, Phil, Hannah, and those kids didn't want Jasmine right. Hashtag the law to Florida with them. Say Cheese, she could have went. She could have been on the same flight. She could have stayed in the same damn hotel, Airbnb, wherever they was at. She just didn't have to stay in the same room and on the same damn floor. But she could have went. She could have got in her own Uber and Uber to the where they were gonna be staying at. She could have went. She could have had her a man's or a one man's. Ebony Locks, thank you so much for gifting a membership, baby. I appreciate you, boo. Thank you so much. She could have Ubered. She could have stayed and there was some man's or some woman's, whichever one, whatever's her flavor over there. I don't know. Okay? And she definitely could have. But Jasmine, we're going to talk about Jasmine in a minute. We're going to go get Chrissy on out the way. I'm going to go get her in and out. Okay? Baby, breathe in, breathe out. Do you think that's what Liv doing right now down there? Yeah, she breathing in, breathing out. Breathe it in. Because other day we had to get her to calm down because sis was over there hyperventilating. I'm mad. She don't hear me. Does Uber give discounts since she works for them? Who worked for Uber? Jasmine worked for... I thought she worked for the DoorDash people. I thought... You said Jenny infused like Joe Dirt. You talking about Jenny, that crazy white woman that was saying that she was pregnant by Zolo? Is that? Oh no, you talking about Jenny? What the girl name? Liv Jasmine. That's who you talking about? Hey, Catcher, is that who you talking about? Sosa said a man of substance isn't going to want to be sucked with a woman who has zero motivation in life. She doesn't do anything. Why you think Kristen went on about his damn business? And he wasn't even a man with substance. He was just a man. Okay, you see, he done went on about his business. I thought to myself, now, Jasmine, you couldn't orchestrate a trip for your children, but you could orchestrate $80 on the pillow for Chris' birthday, and that ninja ain't gave you 80 damn cents for your birthday since. I said, see, that's why you be effed up in the game, because you put more effort into the mans over there than the children. Okay, the cigarette mule. Yeah, okay, that's who you talking about. Trina said, American Express sign and travel is my friend. Universal and Legoland for spring break and a Carnival cruise at end of May. Trina, bring your bougie ass on down a little bit. You know I love you, sister. You know I'm just playing with you. You said Amex. Girl, they don't even know what that is. Jasmine don't know what that. She probably said, well, what's that? Is that a sports complex? Girl, she don't know what Amex is. Matter of fact, Trina, you over here abbreviating. You got to spell it on out. You got to say American Express. Yeah, she don't know what Amex is. She probably thought it was something like Corona, C-19 or something. She probably thought you said anthrax. Trina, now you know you can't have no type of conversation with that. This woman over here down there at the caring place getting them people free food and pantry supplies. And you talking about American Express? Trina. She not doing that, baby. Now she may got her I don't know, a chime or what you call them, net spin. Do they got something fancy, Trina? Do they got something fancy over there with the chime people and the net spin folk? Oh my God. Do they got something fancy? Do they got something fancy? Oh, Lord. Trina, girl, you are, man. Trina came and said, I'm with my Amex. I know that's right, Trina, girl. Stun on them hoes, girl. Okay. Oh, she did a baby video for Amaya. Oh, Lord. She do that every year for everybody. You said I don't even watch that man anymore. Who got payday advances? Who you talking about got payday advances? Jazz asking that what reward she getting from EBT, not what points she didn't got from the EBT people. Funny, I said next bill before you did your portion. Girl, man, you hear me? All right, y'all, let's get into Chrissy real quick. You back, EB? Oh, Chime do? Oh, do that? Buy here, pay here. Who got Chime got buy here, pay here, catcher? Who y'all? Because I need an Pearl said, wait, hold on. What's the tea, sis? Hey, Mary. All right, y'all, let's get into Chrissy real quick. So we got a channel called Clock and Noted. Chrissy actually took the live down, but there's a new reaction channel out called Clocked and Noted, who actually did capture Chrissy's live. So we're gonna use sis content so we can get what's going on, because Chrissy took it down, which I don't understand why she did that. But let's get into it, you guys.
Continue to fuck niggas who don't have a job and have kids with them. I've done it. Probably almost every nigga I had a baby with did not have a job. Well, no, I'm not gonna say they didn't have jobs. They didn't have careers. And DeMarcus, did he have a job when I got pregnant? I don't think so. He was going to school full time though. But it's like, that was years ago. Do you look left, look right? Do you see that nigga? No, you don't. Like at some point, you just gotta choose better.
Yeah, but hold on, sis. DeMarcus left you. You didn't leave him. Are you saying about the men after? Because after DeMarcus, it was Bam. Yikes. And then Bam, that was the ninja you met when you first got to Texas, when you was down there in Houston. Then after DeMarcus, it was what was it? Rod. The one that was asking about the women, all the single women in the house. Oh my God. Then it was right. Then who else, girl? It was some other folks. I ain't no telling at this point.
Better.
Too
That's
real.
it. That's all. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Yeah, you guys are saying rinse and repeat. Yeah, it's definitely giving old 10-year ago storylines. Like, Who's still getting exposed by niggas on YouTube in 2025? Almost 20. We're a hop, skip, and a jump from 2026. What nigga do you know is getting on YouTube exposing bitches in 2026?
I mean, them lame ass ninjas Olivia over there messing with, I guess, is.
Like, all of this shit is so it's childish and stupid from all perspectives. I think being a fucking in your 40s and trying to be petty online is ridiculous. And then also having a kid by a bum and expecting the nigga not to be a bum and do bum shit. Niggas do exactly what you expect them to do. Bum shit. Bum ass niggas gonna be a bum ass nigga and do bum ass nigga shit. We're not surprised. Nobody's surprised. So I'm not impressed by this. Y'all let me know what happens. I mean, we already know what's gonna happen. This is the same shit that happens all the time. I'm tired of hearing it. All I have to say though, if I'm gonna be petty, all I have to say is not a bitch talking about. I want y'all all to remember that shit she talked about me and how she said, "Oh, you have a bunch of baby daddies. Oh, you have a bunch of kids. Oh, you move around all the time. Oh, this."
That's not what she said, sis. She said, what did she say? You got 9 by 7, and then she called you something about what was that thing she had? The little thing you pack up and it move with you. Pod. The pod thing. At the end of the day, Olivia is definitely getting all her karma when it comes to Chrissy. Because everything she has clowned Chrissy for has happened to her. Literally. Constantly moving, getting evicted, bunch of baby daddies and a bunch of cheering. I mean, because let's be honest, if Olivia's pregnant, for sure she's going on baby number 6. She ain't got but 3 less than what's this girl named Chrissy? Yeah, Olivia ain't got but 3 less than. And when she first started clowning on Chrissy, she had 3 by 1. Child, now she going on 6 by 4. God damn.
Oh, that like literally eats those words on a regular basis. Like, girl, how many baby daddies do you have now? Like, how many kids you finna have? It's like people always have something to say until that shit happens to them. Then all of a sudden, it's crickets in this bitch. Or they try to find something else to talk about. There's nothing else to talk. Humble yourself. This life will humble you quick. I learned that shit the hard way. And most people do. And some people never fucking learn. And that's I guess entertainment for some people. That's just stupid. She used to like.
So wait, hold on. So hold on. So Chrissy, what you sister Christian? Now she thinks she's sister Christian. Girl, you act like your scandals was 10 years ago. Girl, they was barely 10 minutes ago. Girl, calm down. No, my goodness. Oh, Lord. Baby, Chrissy is a mess. We was just on here. When was that? 2020? When Bam was all on the internet dragging her. A man she met on the internet, just like Chrissy meet what's the girl, Olivia meet all her men. And then Rod just, what was that, just 2 years ago? Y'all remember when Rod popped up in New York? What did he say he was at, y'all? Was he say he was in Brooklyn? He was the Bronx? He was somewhere. And baby, I think Chrissy sent a sniper for his ass, baby, because we ain't seen that man since. Honey, he popped up and was like, yeah, I got a story to tell. And Chrissy must have sent her mans in them after him, baby, because we ain't heard from that ninja since. That was about 2 years. What was that? Wasn't that just last year? Wasn't that just 2024? Wasn't that just last year? I don't know when it was. But she act like her situation was 15 years ago. Girl, it was barely 15 minutes.
I'm at you about now. Thank you, Coco. She does the same shit. I was thinking that when I was watching that reaction, I was thinking to myself, was I ever down this bad? I guess. You know, I did get exposed by a nigga online, but mind you, that was Onyx was a baby. He's 6.
It was 2020, says 2020. It was during the whole time when you got put out that house in Las Vegas. Your mama and the children were down there homeless, and you Airbnb That was Mamiana time. Maybe that was 2020. 2020 lived. What's girl name? Chrissy. Yeah. 2020 sis. It was 2020.
So that was like 6 years ago. So we're working on close to 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And that was, I think, the last weirdo. I think it was the first and last. I've never had any other man get online and try to expose me. My ex-husband got online and did an interview with a reactor, and that was put online on reactors channels.
Yeah, but since somebody paid him. So DeMarcus did an interview with a reaction channel. I don't remember. That was probably like 2022, maybe. I don't remember. I think it was 2022, somewhere around that time. 21, 22, it was somewhere around that time. It was about a year or two after the BAM situation, okay? And DeMarcus, apparently, he was paid to do that. It was the fact that the man took money to come, and y'all, the interview was, he really didn't say much, right? He really didn't say much. But it was the fact, like he could have came on there and been mute. It was the fact that some person that he had no affiliation with was able to convince him to come and speak on her. But Chrissy has had her fair share of speaking on him as well. How many videos? Y'all, can we forget the infamous crying in the car video when he left? We can't, we would, that's what got Chrissy to 100,000. Okay? That whole, y'all remember the music videos that she was doing? Like I said, back in the day, baby, I ain't gonna hold you. Couldn't nobody do it like Chrissy. Chrissy had us entertained. I ain't gonna even lie to you. She did. But she had her situation, like her ex-husband, he's now her ex-husband, Bam, which Bam was, it would have made more sense for DeMarcus to come tell his story, because at least he got children with her and was married to her. Bam was literally around 90 days. Like the ninja wasn't even around 6 months. It didn't even make no sense for him to show up, but you know, that's who she chose. Wait, hold on, y'all. Oh, okay. And so then after Bam, Rod attempted to try to come expose whatever. But Olivia, I keep calling her Olivia. Chrissy sent out her snipers and sniped his ass from the damn top of the roof of the apartment he was in. And baby, we ain't heard no more from that man since.
But I don't feel like there was any tea spill, but regardless, like, it happens. But obviously, yes, that's a done deal. Like all of those types of, I feel like all of those types of men that I used to fuck with, I would never fuck with them.
It was a time back then, ever. Girl, we had a ball.
Let me get over this. What?
Yes, Nisha. She sure did. Nisha, you remember?
Yeah. But still, you grow and don't stay in the bullshit. Yeah, I'm trying. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's life has shit. Everybody's life has, and my life is, I'm telling you, I need a camera crew in this bitch. I tell my friends that all the time. Me, when we talk, I'm like, I cannot make this shit up. I have a story for me every time I talk to her. But at the same motherfucking time, like, there's a thin line. Like, I'm not about to sit up here and if you do the same shit, you're gonna get the same results. Period. I don't give a fuck what a bitch or anybody says about me online. The results are different for most of us. Like I said, there's some of us who just haven't experienced that yet, that side of life.
Right. The results will be different, sis, because it's different circumstances and different people. But when you continuously, here's the thing that bothers me with these ladies. Am I saying that they should not be on the internet? No, I'm not saying that. They can be on the internet. But what I have always said is the fact that these women got, back then, 7 years ago, their children were little bitty. You're very young. 7 years later, Chrissy got a daughter that's getting ready to graduate high school. Olivia got her daughter in middle school. Jasmine got her daughter in middle school. And even if you say, I did all this to take care of y'all, What do y'all really have to show for it? None of these ladies even own a home. None of these ladies own their own vehicle. Even if you're financing one, but at least all the money these ladies have made throughout the years, and Chrissy, Jasmine have been on here the longest. They've been on here longer than Olivia. Olivia is right behind them, but Chrissy and Jasmine have been on here for over 10 years. Y'all been on the internet selling your soul for over 10 years and don't even own a home? Baby, that's diabolical. That's crazy. So it's the simple fact that they have done so much and exploited so much of their lives, their families' lives. And you did that for what? When you really don't got anything to show for it at this point. It's not like they started businesses and they were to invest in businesses. Now, Olivia did attempt to do the Butterfly by Liv, and she did do it. She made some sales, but, you know, she had so much other shenanigans going on, she didn't follow through with it. Chrissy never, and that's one thing that blowed my mind about Chrissy. She never took her influence, because one thing I can say about people, for the majority, not everybody, because obviously a lot of people don't like Chrissy. A lot of people don't like Olivia, Jasmine, Chrissy, whatever, okay? But when you look at her channel, over 200,000, and those are not people she bought. Those are people that Chrissy, in my opinion, got authentically. Now, maybe she bought a bot here and there, but she didn't buy 50,000, 60,000, right? So, but even with that being said, Chrissy never started a business. She attempted to talk about eyelashes. That never fell through. You know, Chrissy's had her scandals of taking money from people for product and not paying them, or producing the product. And people, there's been a couple people that come to me and be like, Chrissy took my money, TMR. I'm like, girl, did she? You know, but all I'm saying is the fact that they have done so much with their lives as far as exploiting it on the internet, and don't really, Jasmine can't even take a trip. And I'm not going to say she can't take a trip. It's the fact that she don't even want to. At least Chrissy will catch her a Frontier or a Spirit. Olivia's the only time she taking a trip is if she moving all her belongings to that city she going to. That's true. Hello. So my thing is this, like, really none of them really can talk about each other, because like Chrissy just said, they all got, it affects them all differently. And is Chrissy done with the shenanigans? I mean, hell, only she knows that. But I would, after 10 plus years of doing this YouTube thing, and I'm going to say this is not me gagging the girls or anything, but they really need to look at that for themselves. Even me, TMR, as this little bitty small reaction channel that I have. You know what I'm saying? The money I have made throughout the years, like, I got stuff to show for that. Yeah, I'm not just up here gossiping and running my mouth just to be doing it. Baby, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got something to show for that. But I'm also much older than them too, so I think a little different.
It might, it takes some of us longer than others. But my life real fucking calm now. Real fucking boring. The biggest sauce that's coming, on my side right now is a whole lot of rumors that I haven't addressed yet, but I'm about to. But other than that, like, and even with that shit, my life is so calm. And you know why? It's because I stopped dealing with the riffraff. I don't deal with that shit no more. I'm about to be 36 years old. Bitch, I wish I would. I wish I would. I really wish I would. Before my husband now, before the man I'm with now, my last nigga was an engineer. He's actually the second engineer that I dated. The first one I dated, we didn't end up being in a relationship. But like, I think as of like, I don't know, anytime after Rod, that's what I just was like, you know what? this ain't working for me, babe. This is not working for me. This is I know I can do better than this. And he was a nice guy. Rob was a nice guy, whatever. You know.
Rod was a nice guy. Isn't that the man that put his hands on you? And then you came to the internet and basically tried to hide it. And then you end up coming back to the internet and basically confessing that he did. What nice guy would put their hands on you in front of your children? Child, he was living with you. You wasn't living with him. He was, maybe not. Nah, Rod was a nice guy.
To a certain extent. But just, I don't know. Who the fuck was that? Y'all, somebody should have slapped the fuck out of me. I'm really mad at myself. I'm mad at y'all for not being like, come on now. We know you got 9 kids, but you can do better than that. Like, you know, and I think sometimes you just don't think you can. Because why would a felon ever be attractive? Like, you willingly fuck that? In 2025, I don't see why. I don't see why. There's no need for that. There's no need for that. I wish I would. I wish I would. No. Okay. Anyway, so I was reading my comments and somebody was like, oh, I don't know, they made a reference to my baby daddy. And basically was like saying, like everybody on YouTube has this running, I guess, joke that I'm afraid of a DNA test. And that's why DeMarcus isn't on child support. First of all, who the fuck told you bitches that? When's the last time that I talked about that fuck nigga on my page? Unless it was in reference to his bum ass baby mama. Like, I don't talk about him because he's fucking irrelevant. I don't know where that man's at. I don't give a fuck. Child support enforcement is in charge of all of that other shit. And when he finally gets a fucking job, then yeah, I'm gonna get some fucking bread. But at the end of the day got a motherfucking end. So I'm not afraid of a DNA. I'm not afraid of that man. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn. Matter of fact, I hope and wish and pray on a fucking star that he would even utter the idea of a DNA test because I don't give a fuck. I never gave a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language, but at the same time, like, that is some sort of, like, it's been going on for years now, and I don't get on here and talk about him because he's fucking irrelevant. Nobody cares about him. Nobody cares. Matter of fact, like, he's like Casper in this bitch. We don't even talk about him. He's like,
you know, sis, he may be irrelevant to you because the way he did you, but what about his sons? Shouldn't he show some relevancy with his son? I remember when she first moved back to Colorado, and she did a video where him, and the boys were at the park. I guess that was very short-lived. I don't know. My thing is this, like, what the feelings you have for that man, why not put that man on child support, Chrissy? It's the fact that the government has had to help you raise the kids, but the actual father don't have to. He gets to have choices. Because once upon a time, Chrissy got food stamps, she got Section 8, she got WIC, she got what's the other one? Food stamps, Section 8, whatever. Them all the government programs out there. Once upon a time, Chrissy was that girl. She was on that program. Okay? So the government is forced to help you with your children. But the man who put them inside of you, he got options? Why? Why does he get options? That's what I don't be understanding about these women. Like, why do they get options, but the government, but you got to go down to the government, beg, borrow, and steal. It's okay to go down there and beg, borrow, and steal for the sake of your children. But it ain't okay for you to just, let's be honest, you ain't even really got to go anywhere nowadays. You can call up on the phone and get a child support case going. You ain't even got to go down there anymore. So I don't care how old those kids are. Why not put that man on child support? Because let's be honest, whenever he get a job, then somebody will get it. Now, DeMarcus has a bunch of kids, okay? He has a bunch of kids. And if y'all ever notice, whenever people start questioning her about child support and DeMarcus and the paternity of those boys, sis always gets a stuttering. I noticed that about her. She always gets this, just like now, she gets stuttering. It's like, sis, calm down. What are we stuttering for? People are just asking you, why haven't you ever put this man on child support? And maybe she's thinking, again, maybe she's thinking he got so many kids, I'm not going to really get my due diligence for, but it don't matter if you got $10 out that man. You didn't have an option of taking care of you. Many times Chrissy didn't have to move and because she don't have help from all the fathers. Now, I think Cash lives with his dad, which he still is living with his father. That middle daughter, the one before the daughter before the twins, her daddy, is very active in her life. I don't know about her oldest daughter, her oldest son, and I know the twins' dad. He's a YouTuber, and I don't think he fools with them either. So yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it would be good at the summertime where you can start sending kids to their dad's house for the summer, or send the kids, down to grandma's house for the summer. That would be good for the children. Like, at the end of the day, those kids need to know their other side of their family. God forbid they grow up and start dating somebody that could be their cousin or their sister or their brother.
Knows. So nobody cares about a DNA test. Nobody gives a fuck about proving anything to the internet or to him. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I wouldn't have gave a fuck if not near one of these motherfuckers was his. Okay, I don't give a fuck. Excuse my language. Okay, now I have to behave because Onyx just opened the door. Onyx, are you done? Okay, so can you close the door until you're finished? Oh, okay. So now I have to.
You know what? To me, that was a very ignorant statement to make, that you don't give a F if none of those kids were his. Like, I get you saying that because he's not showing up and showing out. But at the end of the day, don't the children deserve to know who their biological father is? Am I wrong? Like, don't the kids deserve to know that? They deserve to know that. She knows who her biological father is.
Because my son's listening. But I just wanted to put that out there. The man does not keep a job. There's nothing to get. He's like a fucking ghost in the wind. We don't even speak his name in his household. So, matter of fact, if you really want to be technical, we'll save that for later. But if you really, there's so much shit that I don't get on here and talk about anymore. Y'all will swear you know what you're talking about, but you don't. And I let people have that running joke or whatever, like, oh, you're afraid of a DNA test. I don't give a fuck to pin 3 kids on a nigga who don't even give a fuck about any of them. Doesn't call, doesn't write, doesn't.
Hey, Chrissy, I don't care what you think. I'm pretty sure those boys would love to have their dad in their lives. I'm pretty sure when they, hang out with their little homeboys and their little friends at schools and their friends who have active fathers in their lives or in the home with them, and they talk about things they do with their dad, or, I'm pretty sure, like, what child wouldn't want, especially if it's a mother or a father that is loving, right? What child wouldn't yearn to have their parent in their life? What child wouldn't yearn for that? Even if you're dealing with the situation where the father and mother is in their lives and they're not a productive parent, what child doesn't wish that the parent was productive? So miss me with those kids don't care. They're just so used to him not being around, they just don't mention it. But I'm pretty sure they would relish, all of her kids, they would relish to be a part of their dad's life. Like, just like they love being with you as their mother, I'm pretty sure they would feel the same sentiment with their dad or fathers to, all those children.
Doesn't send a note by pigeon, does not FaceTime, does not email, does not nothing, does not text message, does not anything. Nothing. Do you hear me? Nothing. Nobody cares about that man and what a DNA may or may not say. Who cares? Like, no, for real. In 2025, I asked this deadass question. Who cares? And also, I raised you. What the fuck would that change? Nothing. Because before this, it was just me. It's always just me. Even when he was in the picture, it was really just me. And all of y'all saw that. Because what did y'all name him? The Bum? I didn't give him that fucking nickname. Y'all did. So what the fuck? What do you mean? What do y'all mean? Like, what, like, who cares? That's really irrelevant. What's more relevant is, why hasn't he called? Why hasn't he took the initiative to be an actual father? That's the question motherfuckers need to be asking.
Well, the reason why he hasn't taken the initiative to be a real father, because that's the man you chose to be a father, sis. You didn't have to choose that man. Like, you could have chose to be with that man, to sleep with him. But girl, you, from what you told us, the stories you have told us, Junebug, that oldest of the three you claim that are his, you was pregnant with Junebug apparently soon after you met DeMarcus. So hell, you didn't even give a chance. You didn't even give the relationship the honeymoon chance. And DeMarcus was actually there visiting in Colorado when he met Chrissy. He was, I believe the story was he was working there or something. I think DeMarcus told that story. He was there on a job or something, he said. He was just there. And now DeMarcus has a bunch of kids, because before he met Chrissy, he had a bunch of kids. But even prior to them breaking up, Chrissy wasn't really in cahoots. She was like a Tanae. She wasn't in cahoots with him having relationships with the other children and the mothers of those children, you know? So that's unfortunate. And I'm not just speaking on Chrissy. I'm speaking on any child that doesn't have a relationship with their dad. That's extremely sad, you know, or their mother for that matter. That's extremely sad, because, you know, I don't know about you guys, but that definitely, I didn't have that experience, and my children didn't have that experience. But I fostered children who had that experience, and it's definitely, it definitely feels like a part that's missing from you, because essentially that's what it is. It's a relationship that you never got to develop. I mean, look at Olivia. She's a prime example. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Oh, my screen must have a short in it. She's a prime example of experiencing the lack of a relationship from a parent.
Talking about something, I'm afraid of a DNA test. Baby, I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
Wait a minute. Hold on, you guys. What is... Sorry about that, you guys. I had a little
enough. I don't care.
Technical difficulty.
Tell me something. Well, she would have put him on child support. That motherfucker don't have a job. And if he does, it's one of those under the tables, or it's one of those right nows, but it won't be next month. He does not keep a job. And I know I was with him for 5 years. So he doesn't keep a job. Can't do it. So, yeah. I don't know, baby. Hold on a second. The type of support that I'm looking to get is, I'll come get them for the weekend. Can I take them X, Y, and Z? Can I da-da-da-da-da? Like, that's the type of support that I would love to have. I couldn't even tell you where that man's at. I can't even tell you where that man's at all. I would tell you one thing, though. His other baby mama, one of the other baby mamas. I don't know the fuck. I don't know. But I will tell you that I got a piece of mail here once from child support, and it wasn't my case. And hold on. Hey, baby. Are you done? Yeah. Okay, give me a kiss. I don't like the way these pants are looking. Come here. I don't like when you guys do this. Turn around. Oh. Okay, give me a kiss. You're wet. No. Love you.
I do too.
Okay. Close my door, babe. Close it all the way. Okay. Thank you. Now we can talk, bitch. The kids are gone. All right. No, but I got a piece of mail from child support to my address, and it was not my case for him. And I'm just like, do me a fucking favor and don't play on my top. I don't know where that motherfucker is. The fuck? Like, I don't know where that motherfucker is at. Nor do I give a fuck. So we will never forgive that man. Hold on. But yeah, we will never forgive that man for leaving you 8 months pregnant, right? Please, like, fuck him.
And I'm not, you know what? I understand what you're saying. Who just said that? Somebody said, all I hear is I, me. Who said that? I'm sorry. Oh, Lady T-Bug said that. And you're right. But if you really think about it, it's not just her being selfish. It's the father being selfish as well, too. Like, both the parents are being selfish. Because unfortunately, thank you, Lady T-Bug, because unfortunately, the kids are the ones who are lacking in that situation. So it's just not her being selfish. It's the fathers of these children, especially the ones that are not in their lives like they should be. Everybody's being selfish. But you got to also understand too, y'all, for the majority of the men that Chrissy has children with, they were all young. Chrissy started having kids when she was like 18 or something like that. They were young. And I'm not making that excuse, because although you were young when you conceived, these kids have gotten older. So if the kids have gotten older, you have gotten older, right? And you would think the older you get, the more responsible you would become with anything you got going on. Like if you were real reckless when you're with cars in your 20s, you learn from tearing up your car and having high car insurance. By the time you turn 35, 40, you done slowed your ass down, right? Because one, you tired of tearing up your car, and two, you tired of paying $800 a month in car insurance. So the older you get, you would think people would get a little wiser, especially when you're dealing with human beings. Again, I just gave you an example about a car. A car is a car. You can tear it up today and go get another one tomorrow, but you can't do that with a human life. You know, you just can't do that. So I feel very sad for the women who have to struggle with being single moms and having to take the burden of being the mother and the father. That's why I don't understand why Tanae is doing what she's doing over there. Tanae had no business getting pregnant with a set of twins. She just had no business doing that. None whatsoever. But she's pregnant and they'll be due any day now. Well, not any day, but soon she will be birthing a whole set of twins. And it appears that she's going to be over there by herself. And staying with whoever this person is that Chrissy is with now. Apparently, this person is a positive to her, okay? Because this is the longest I've seen Chrissy live in one house, right? Y'all remember when she first moved into this house, it was a whole big scandal about her moving into this house. It was alleged that she had moved into this house under false pretenses. And the landlord was called and emailed and all kind of stuff was going on with this house. But she's still here, right? And I just want to know what man did she marry? Or let's say this. What person did she marry that allegedly has a professional job and doesn't mind her living in this rental house? If you married a man and this person has let me say this, okay, because y'all saying it's a woman going into a man, and I don't know what's going on, and I really don't, y'all. So that's why I'm saying that. The person that she apparently has married or in a relationship with, a committed relationship, let's say it like that, right? Why wouldn't this person be in a position to put you in a house that you all own together? Why wouldn't that be the situation? And you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I could see Chrissy being with a transgender woman. I could see that happening, right? Because Chrissy has definitely been through her fair share of men, right? And maybe she has found some solitude in this woman who's transitioned into a man, if that is the situation. And the reason why I say if y'all, because I don't know for sure. I haven't looked into that, right? Trans man. Thank you, trans man. So, and so maybe she's found something in this person that she hasn't found in other men that she has dealt with, you know? And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Y'all see what Portia over there doing? Portia from Real Housewives of Atlanta. I seen Portia on TikTok last night doing a TikTok dance with her girlfriend, and Portia seems to look. One thing I can say: this woman that Portia is with has definitely brought out a side of Portia that I haven't seen, and I've been watching Portia since the Cordell days. Okay, I've been watching Portia for years. Portia was on that TikTok video, and baby, she was on there with no lashes, no makeup, and Portia looked the happiest I've ever seen her. She looked really, really happy. And at the end of the day, in my opinion, y'all, that's all that matters, right? As long as you're happy. If you're happy and that person is bringing you happy and peace, in my opinion, that's all that matters, right? You said we always knew Portia wanted a woman. One thing I can say about Portia, she was very over-sexualized. And the man that she got, because when she got with that man that she got the little girl by, that man, I never seen chemistry between them. I never seen chemistry. And Simon, that was a joke. That was literally a cash grab. That's why that didn't last long. Dennis, thank you. Yeah, Dennis. I've never seen chemistry with her and Dennis.
Fuck him for real. But I say all that to say, you guys.
She did love Cordell. Cordell crushed her.
Yeah, I just wanted to address that because I felt like I could and I should. Like, I was gonna respond to the comment thread, and I feel like normally I don't have to because y'all will get on there and be like, "Bitch, mind your business." Like, who gives a fuck? Like, you're asking the wrong. Like, y'all will get on them, and that's what happened. People were like, "You're weird for even asking that," and then they always try to like, "Oh, I'm just curious," and there's no way they have the same bed, and blah 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 blah. And it's just like, watch the fucking video, ho. Golly, Jesus, just watch the fucking video. Watch the fucking video. If you don't know, it's not for you to know. If you're confused, stay that way. Like, that's one thing about the internet that will always irritate me is that everybody is so entitled. I don't owe anybody a fuck thing on this platform or any other platform at all. At all. But when it comes to Oh Buddy Cuz, y'all remember that name? When it comes to Oh Buddy Cuz, like, I do my best not to even talk about him because he's irrelevant. Like, very irrelevant. To the 10,000th degree.
Girl, you should refrain from talking about Old Buddy Cuz for the simple fact he ain't nowhere talking about you. That's the whole reason you should refrain from talking about him. Because let's be honest, he didn't do you right either. The man left you pregnant at what was you about 6-7 months pregnant? You had to move in the middle of the pregnancy. You allege he stole money from your account. Then he left you while you getting evicted and having to move and pregnant. He goes and set up shop with a whole nother woman in a whole nother state. Chrissy, if I was you, I wouldn't sign language that man's name. All right, Chrissy, girl, we'll talk to you later. Bye, girl. All right, that's enough of her. Because Chrissy, she wears me out. Okay, she too theatrical. I Am Pale says, I me pal. Chrissy benchmark for having made it is to live in a middle-class neighborhood and to be with the man who is professional. This is such a juvenile goal and outlook to have. Well, considering what she was doing prior to that, me pal, in her mind, she's actually came up. But the gag is what Chrissy has with this person she's with now, she could have had that all by herself. She had the resources and the tools to do it. But she didn't have the mindset. Whatever way she living now, she could have been lived like that. Having a bunch of kids should have never been the reason why she couldn't live like that, other than her mindset. Chrissy is very, very childish. And that's why she was making those childish decisions that led her to be homeless and put out and all that other kind of silly stuff she had going on. And so obviously the person that she with now is not going for that. They're not trying to move every 6 months. Talking about empty house tour. Yeah, the person she with now, they're not doing that. And let's be honest, she shouldn't have ever wanted to do it either with all them damn kids. You said Chrissy got mad about the rumors, but one thing she didn't say straight out, no pun intended, was it's not true. No, she didn't say that. Because to say it wasn't true would basically be denouncing the relationship and almost making it like she's embarrassed of it, right? And the same way we're watching the social media, whoever she's with is watching too. So she knew better to denounce it. She just doesn't talk about it. Okay. Latrice said Portia was probably getting ready for bed. That's why no makeup or lashes. Portia is a hot mess. I've actually never seen Portia with no makeup or lashes on the internet. I've never seen her with any makeup or lashes on. Or obviously, I'm not saying she's never been like that before. But that was the first time I actually ever seen her with no lashes and no makeup. Okay. All right, y'all, let's move on. Let's get into another conversation. Let's skedaddle over there. So do y'all think Chrissy got her lick back on Olivia? I think she was real subtle with it. She could have definitely went much, much harder. But I guess Chrissy said, child, for what? It really ain't even worth it at this point. And let's be honest, it really wasn't. It wasn't even worth it. It's not even worth it to get your lick back on Olivia, because her karma is all that's needed. Okay. All right, y'all, let's get into Jasmine real quick. Yeah, I haven't watched Housewives in Atlanta, Nisha, in about 7 years. I haven't watched it in a long
It's crazy how people just be running out thinking they know what they're talking about, y'all. It's crazy, but we have to talk about this shit.
Sleeping Dogs.
We're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into everything because I like it just need to be said. And the expectations that people have on me is crazy.
I agree, Aisha. She is.
But y'all just give me like, I don't know. I'm kind of waiting on. I'm pulling out some money now, but
her reception bad.
I want to talk to y'all. Like, there's so many people in there today.
I don't know. Has she dropped to be continued yet? She dropped part 2, Lynn? I don't know, girl. I hope she is. I hope she's pregnant with Tristan.
One thing I've always been, y'all, is just honest with y'all about every fucking thing. And I just think it's crazy. Like, if a bitch didn't go to a trip, y'all know as far as how many kids went to his trip. Philip took, let's see, my 4, Asia's 2, and his other daughter. Motherfucker, them kids, the mother and baby mamas didn't go. And people are literally mad that I didn't go.
The other baby mamas didn't go because they probably was going places with their niggas, Jasmine. The other baby mamas didn't go. What was they going for? They didn't have a child that was going to a sporting event. Although Quincy is not your child, but it was your daughter Amaya's birthday. Yeah, it wasn't their daughter's Amaya's birthday. Asia child went to the football thing, but for whatever reason she didn't show up. But it was your daughter's birthday.
Nigga, if I don't have the money to go, I don't have the money to fucking go. That's Amaya. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy how people literally will make it something else. Talking about like, you shouldn't be, if you wouldn't buy those energy drinks, or if you don't pay for your shots. My shots are fucking cheap as fuck compared to getting a hotel for like almost half of a week. And then on top of the flights, and then I have another shot. Like, people don't fucking use their mind. It's so crazy. And it's like they want me to be a bitter bitch and be like, oh, I should have been there and did it. Nigga.
How is that being bitter? Jasmine, this is why people can't get into you. Because you make no sense. Like, Jasmine, literally, sis, you sound slow. You sound very slow. Like you don't get it. It's not that people felt like you should have went to the trip. People are trying to figure out Why can't you do something similar? Again, Jasmine thinks going out of town is for rich people only. That's not true, Jasmine. But going out of town is definitely for people who like to go out of town. Y'all, we already know Jasmine is very mundane. She's very dry, drab. She don't want to do any of that. And that's the reason why she makes excuses every year and goes nowhere, because she don't want to spend the money.
If I'm not there, it does not matter. They have a whole, what I look like going with my baby. I'm the only baby mama going with my baby daddy, and the other ones don't go. And then they try to say, like, well, I bet his other baby mama take the kids on trip. Child, look, I said this. If you take it as bashing, that's because you know it's real. I don't bash the other one. I don't even like dealing with that one. I was talking about it in the vlog too. But those kids literally live with Philip and Hannah. Like the other, like.
And your kids literally live with Philip and Hannah. The only difference is Quincy and the little girl don't get a 2-week break where they come over there with you. Philip basically didn't allow you, Jasmine. If Philip would have said, yeah, let them all folk come live with me, girl, you would have gave them up in a heartbeat. You know you would have. Philip didn't agree to that. Philip said we'll split it because he know you. He know you don't want to be bothered with him. So he's not going to give you what you want. So he basically said, no, I keep them for 2 weeks and you keep them for 2 weeks. Hence the reason why when they come home, you got to take them to school by the school that's over there by his house.
I switch off every other week with my kids, and I do that. That's not an order. That's literally my decision. I can keep my kids if I want to, right? But I switch off every other week because I actually want to be around my kids. And you know, he took his other kids. The other baby mamas didn't go, but because I'm a creator, it's a problem, right? It's a problem because I'm a creator, and because I talked to Hannah, it's a problem. And she decided to vlog for me. It's a problem. Like.
Hannah didn't decide to vlog for you. You asked her, would you vlog? It's the fact that you even asked Hannah. If you didn't have enough sense to go on the trip and get your own footage, why did Hannah have to? It's the fact Hannah don't vlog nothing else. She don't vlog anything else, but she just so happened to want to vlog the trip for you. Jasmine, you are such a liar. Girl, just hush.
Like, people just do the fucking most. People do the most. People do the absolute fucking most. Like, how are y'all so mad? And then they're like, oh, you're buying expensive energy drinks or you went to Starbucks. Nigga, I spent, what, $8 at Starbucks? What the fuck is it? How's that going to get me somewhere? Energy drinks, food stamps.
Jasmine, girl, you about as dumb as they come. No, I'm sorry. You're missing the whole point. At the end of the day, sis, it's called planning and preparing. But that's only if you want to. Let me explain something to y'all. If Olivia won't start being obnoxious and whorish, why do y'all want Jasmine to stop being cheap, lazy, and silly and slow? If y'all can't get Olivia to stop her ways, what makes you think Jasmine's going to stop hers? She don't get it. It's not even about you going with them, Jasmine. It's about the fact that you have never even attempted. It's like, why wouldn't you? Jasmine said it's too expensive doing it by herself. Philip and Hannah had each other. Girl, they came in the chat the other day and said Philip's not even working. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, y'all. I don't know. right? But she always misses the point. That's why she misses Chris, because she missed the point. Chris warned her about mentioning him and his presence on her social media because it was causing additional trauma to him. Now, let's be honest. We don't really care about how Chris feels, but she should have cared more about how he feels because that was her boyfriend. And because she missed the whole point of what he was saying, he did what? Went on about his business. 8 by 30 equals $240 a month. Multiply that by 12. That's $28.80. That would be a nice in-state vacay with the kids. Yeah, but Jasmine's not going to do that, Black Auntie. We already know this about her. She's not going to ever do that because that's not in Jasmine. She's not that type of girl. Jasmine is very simplistic. She's very simple. And I'm not saying simple-minded, which she is, but she's just simple. That's not her, y'all. She's not one of those girlies. Now, she'll sit and watch everybody else live, but she's not going to live. She's not going to do it.
Like, people just do the most. They want shit. They want to start shit for no fucking reason. And, like, the other kids that's really in my business, I'm just speaking on my kids because I know what we got going on with the situation. I'm going to just leave the other stuff there, and that's that. But I said what I said. Like, it was a total of 3 sets of baby mama kids that was there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not the only one. I had the most kids that went, but I'm not the only one. Like, y'all be really trying to reach for no fucking reason. And I just don't understand why. Like, damn, just be happy that my kids fucking went. Like,
why would we need to be happy that your kids went to Florida? Jasmine, we're not that invested in you or your children. We're just watching because you keep uploading. Sis, if you stop uploading, we'll stop watching. Why would we need to be happy because your kids went somewhere? It wasn't like our kids went somewhere. We're happy when our children go places. Girl, if your kids don't never leave the state of Texas, we don't care. Is she okay? Girl, we don't care. Girl, is you cool?
More happier than y'all. I feel like y'all be more bothered. Like, it's just crazy. And I couldn't even read this one comment. It was like so long. And it was just talking about, like, I'm pretty sure you knew that this was coming and da-da-da-da. We found out about, first of all, I didn't know, they didn't even know that they were going to Florida until they played their last game. And not Aiden, but Quincy. And that's when they decided, well, we'll take all the kids, like all his kids that, you know, that go over, that's there mostly, which is Quincy, TT, and Aaliyah, and then my 4. Those are the ones that are really over there the most, right? So they were like, we'll just take all the kids and make it a party. I make it a birthday thing for Amaya. What's wrong with that? Like, and they're like, oh, she should have been took her kids on a trip. Bitch, fund me the money. You gotta, like, I hate.
Girl, we're not giving you ish. We didn't already gave you money throughout the, girl, we're not giving you another damn dime. You could get on here with one eye open and one eye closed, talking about you need a CPR. And we're not even gonna blow your way. We're not doing nothing. Nothing. Jasmine remind me of Grip Baby. I'm gonna start calling you Grip Baby because you remind me of Grip Baby. I always think somebody's supposed to do something for you. Girl, do it for yourself.
Bitches that be running their mouth about something, and they put the money where your mouth is. You're talking too much. If you really want my kids to go so fucking bad, and you really feel like I should do this, then you can just send the money. If that's really the case, like, God, like, slow your roll. It's the holidays. They're doing stuff how they want to do it for birthdays and holidays. It's expensive when it's just me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what people expect me to do.
But how is it just you? Wasn't you just on here the other day hooping about, howling about you put some tracker on somebody's car that you supposed to be sleeping with? Didn't you just take a pregnancy test the other day? Who you pregnant by? Yourself? So how is it just you? Who you getting pregnant by and you can't ask them for $300 so you can go out of town for your daughter's birthday? Jasmine, come here. Come here. Come on. Come on, sit down. Keontae, move. Let Jasmine have the chair. Jasmine, come here, sis. Who you sleeping with, taking pregnancy tests for, and you can't get $300 to go out of town? Who, sis? Who? Show us who this man is so we can make sure we can avoid him.
Dude, like, they be wanting a bitch to be angry, child. Like, for no freaking reason. Angry. They so angry. For no reason.
She can sit on the
It
floor.
is because I don't do much of anything. If I don't do much of anything for my kids, then no other, you can't compare. Then other baby mama do much of anything either.
How do you know that, Jasmine? I bet you they may have not gave money on the plane tickets, because let's be honest, Philip the daddy, so handle that. But I'm pretty sure they probably sent their kids or gave their kids some money for their pockets. Most parents do that. I used to do that when my kids would go over to their dad's house, right? I made sure I put a couple dollars in their pockets. Now, they wasn't caked up, okay? Because you is going over there with your daddy, child. But I would make sure I would put a couple dollars in their pocket. Because, that's just what I'm going to do. Because that's my baby.
Like, sometimes you got to shut the fuck up. Because it don't even make sense. You try to put one baby mama, like, up higher than the other one for some fucking weird reason. Like, shit. I mean, like I said, this ain't about bashing baby mamas. I'm going to keep that to myself. Like, I'm just going to stay. Because I already don't like the other one. And like I said.
You think A should give a damn about you not liking her? I mean, let's be honest, Jasmine. You probably shouldn't like her. Okay? Philip was over there telling Asia back in the day when they first got together that you was his cousin, but you was his whole baby mama that he was living with. Yeah, you probably shouldn't. You shouldn't. But guess what? You think Asia give a damn about you not liking her? You quick to talk about how you don't like somebody, but girl, you ain't gonna hit a lick at a stick.
But because it's really more to that situation, I'm more involved in my kids' life. I have custody of my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm involved. I'm here. I'm not no rich person.
So are you saying Asia don't have custody of her kids anymore? So you putting Asia's business out here? That's how Asia got unearthed the last time. Girl, you quick to unearth these. Just like you unearthed Medusa. You quick to unearth. And then when these women come out and pounce on your ass like a panther, then you sitting around acting like a victim. Well, I didn't do it. This is where I make my money at. So what you trying to spill tea? You say Asia don't have custody of the kids anymore? I mean, well, damn. I mean, Philip might as well tag in. She been handling him all this time. He might as well tag in.
And I am just one person. Like, I don't know what you want me to do. I don't know what you want me to do. It's like you want me to live a lifestyle that obviously that you can't live. And you want to, like, oh, I want to see it, somebody else live it. Go find another creator to watch. Don't watch me then. If you feel like I'm not the one for you, I don't do enough, I'm broke or whatever the case may be, go watch someone else that have it. You know? Like, go watch Peaches. Peaches, shit, she take her kids to Disney World, but she bankrolling. Go ahead with it. You know, maybe my jazzy life isn't for you.
You're right. You're right. But we still watch it because, girl, we watching out of amazement at this point. She quick to always be throwing up other people. Girl, at the end of the day, why are you mentioning Peach McIntyre on your channel? Jasmine, this is why you are so low budget. Why are you mentioning Peach McIntyre? Peach McIntyre won't burp your name on her channel. For what? That woman probably don't even know you exist anymore. You don't even come up in her timeline. It's you talking about, go watch Peach McIntyre. So you're going to run your audience over there to Peach and so they can get hooked to the drama over there and never come back over here? I mean, at this point, Jasmine, just throw the whole damn channel away, sis. Do a going out of business sale at this point.
Maybe she isn't for you. Just saying. Maybe she isn't for you. Sometimes you gotta just go and venture out. Like, stop settling on watching one person. That's all I'm saying.
Wait, what? She said stop settling on watching one. So, Jasmine, tell us without telling us that YouTube, you're done with YouTube. Just tell us without actually telling us that you are done with YouTube. Because what YouTuber, especially one that's been doing it as long as you, would even say that? Jasmine, they got that low income or Section 8 house over there. And sis said, the government, my YouTube check. Jasmine said, all I need to do is get on this YouTube and make enough to pay my utilities and put gas in my car and I'm good. She said, honey, Section 8 paying all my rent, a good portion of it, and I'm getting these good food stamps. Jasmine said, YouTube, F you. I don't need you.
But it is what it is, y'all. I just was like reading the comments and I was just like, these people are really just miserable. And they're upset that I didn't go on a trip with my baby daddy and his girlfriend and his other kids, his other baby mama kids. What?
Girl, nobody's upset. Jasmine, we're just shocked that you haven't progressed in life. We're shocked that you're still where you was, I don't know, when Philip was still running back and forth to jail, pimping the hoes to pay the rent. We're shocked that you're still there. You're literally still there. That's true, Lady T-Bug.
They don't know what you do for your kids. You're not on here 24/7. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
She did it.
Hi, Jazz. Phil and Hannah doesn't film anymore. I enjoy watching them. They don't, but because they know that I record, they know that this is what I do. And then, you know, why not vlog this trip for me? And I'm not there. Like, we still have an understanding with stuff. We still communicate. Like, y'all want me to, like, I don't even know how to explain. Like, that's just like, let's be real. That's just like me going to like when they went to Dallas, right? That's like, y'all like, why are you not going out? They went on a little trip to Dallas, but they were with they family. Like, that's them. You know what I'm saying? I'm no longer with that nigga. So like, why would the fuck would I go with him? You know what I'm saying? And they look.
Jasmine, you're right. We're not saying every time Philip and Hannah leave the bathroom, you're supposed to be in a car. We're not saying if Philip and Hannah go to the grocery store, you need to be in the back seat going to the grocery store with them. Since we're not saying that, and we're not saying that, we're asking you why you ain't got no motion. That's what the people, but she's so slow, she don't even get that. Since we're asking you, why don't you have any motion? And we've already figured it out, y'all, because she don't want to. It's y'all got to understand, some people, it just ain't in them. That ain't what Jasmine want to do. Like, some girls love the designer bags and some girls just like a cute purse. It's nothing wrong with that. Some girls go get their nails done every day, and then you got the girls that do the press-on. It's nothing wrong with that. It's just one preference over the other.
It's awkward, isn't it? You get it? Do you get it? Like, why would I go and I'm not with him? It'll feel weird. It'll look weird. Like, that's like me showing up and just, I'm third wheel. Why? I sound funny. I'm talking normal. I don't know. People just be doing the fucking most. You're not supposed to go, baby. They want me to go. They want me to, you know, like, it would have been real awkward. Like, I don't know. Like, it's not like we don't like each other because we cool. It's just like, it
wouldn't have been awkward, Jasmine, if you would have had your significant other with you And obviously Philip and Hannah are a couple. Now you're right. You going by yourself, that could have that. I mean, yes, is it? Yeah. But you said that y'all are co-parenting. No, Philip and Hannah are co-parenting. You're just a parent of 4 of those kids.
Their family time. You know, you get it? Like, I don't even know how to even explain it.
It did flourish.
But at the same time, they record it so that y'all can see my kids experience it too. And I can also be a part of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I guess people are miserable.
So what's the difference then you going to Florida because it was Amaya's birthday, right? One of the events was Amaya's birthday. What's the difference in that versus when it was Kaylin's birthday on the party bus? That was Philip's family. Hannah was orchestrating that whole thing. So wasn't you kind of like the third wheel then? But you hopped your happy ass on that bus and went on that party bus. That was Hannah, her mother-in-law, her sister-in-law. Then was her, because again, you're not Philip's woman. You ain't been his woman for a very long time. And you hopped your ass in on the party bus, the dinner, yeah. You hopped your ass up. So what's the difference? What would have been the difference? Any other time Philip and them got something going on when it was Kaylin's dinner, right? You went. You was literally the only person. You and Legend. Everybody else was kin except you and Legend. You didn't have a problem being a third wheel then, because see that all that was done locally, y'all. She didn't have to spend no money. See, her going to Florida, she would have had to spend money. Her sliding in on the party bus, getting a seat on the party bus doesn't really show sis spending money. Her, sliding at the table, eating when they had Kaylin's birthday dinner. Maybe she paid for her own food, but what she paid about $25. She ain't paid no whole bunch. Catching flights and hotels, sis would have been in the hundreds, right? Jasmine wasn't doing that.
Miserable, and they just want me to be miserable, but I just can't be miserable. Like, I'm grateful that my kids was able to go and they got the experience, like the opportunity to fly on an airplane and all that stuff. I'm not saying that it would never happen with me. Just right now, that's not in my budget, and I'm not finna reach and try to do something because people on the internet feel like I need to do this or I need to move like that. That's not in my budget, especially with it being Christmas and I'm trying to get Christmas stuff. Like, that's just not in my budget. So if you have a problem with that, kick fucking rocks. Like, dead ass, kick rocks. And that's just that. Like, I'm just, yeah. I just think it's crazy. I posted it, the vlog. It's already up. Like, I actually sent it to them first because she sent it to me and I was like, I'm gonna send it to y'all. And then Hannah liked it. Hannah watched it. He barely be on social media, so whatever. And the kids watched it. They like that. My kids like to go back and watch stuff like that. Like, that stuff when it's birthdays, trips, they like to go back and watch content like that. So they watched it. So yeah, because they don't post on YouTube no more. Do you ever take them out of town, like anyway, from Texas, Southwest is cheap to fly? I haven't took my kids on a plane. No, I have not. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Like, I swear to God, I have been seeing that truck everywhere. The money you spent on the shots and buying a computer, you could have took them on a trip. I didn't buy a computer. I don't know who said I bought a computer. Like, I still have my same computer that I have for 3 years or so like that right now. 3, something like that. My shots are, I paid what, $110 for my regular appointment. And then I thought it was $55 for the vial. And that was a whole month. And I only did it for 1 month. Like, y'all acting like, I know y'all see these shots on like line and y'all be like, oh, they were, and I did that last month. And so y'all think that they were like, so I had already paid for my shots. Let me say that before we even knew about the trip, just so y'all know that. Even if I didn't pay for it, that's still a lot of money. You got to still provide for food. And then like they went like restaurants and it's a lot. It's, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to stay in the apartment. I mean, what is it called? The hotel, in the hotel room with him and her. Like, is y'all stupid or dumb? Are y'all dumb or stupid? Like, it's crazy. You did last tax season. Yeah, I did get a computer. And it wasn't last tax season. It was actually 2 tax seasons ago. 2. I did get a computer because I need to still work. But yeah, you have 5 children. It's not cheap. Thank you. But they don't. I don't have Klarna. I don't have none of that. Like, and like, I don't know what people think, you know, shit's gonna just come out my ass. They're weird. Y'all are too invested in these. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, these people act like, first of all, they act like some of us aren't just like normal people. Like,
she act like Hannah and Philip are not normal people. Jasmine, everybody is normal. Okay. Nobody's walking around with horns and fangs coming out their face. Everybody's normal. It's just, you got people who want to live life, and then you got people who are just living life. Jasmine, bye, girl. Ain't nobody got time for you. Girl, you, ooh, baby. Look, let me tell y'all something. We just gonna leave Jasmine right where she at, okay? If this is how she wants to live her life, y'all, that's just, Jasmine is, she's not that girl, okay? She's not that girl. She more than likely would never be that girl. That's why she was easily to be influenced by Olivia. That's why she was easily to be influenced by Chrissy, because she's not that girl. She's never been that girl. And that's unfortunate for her, right? She says she don't have Klarna. She don't got Afterpay. She act like it's real hard to get that. She's probably have had it and effed it up, and she can't get it no more. That's probably what it is. Because who ain't had Klarna or got Klarna in Afterpay? Okay? It's not like you going for an American Express card. Shout out to my girl Trina. All right? That $150 can be spent on groceries. Her refrigerator always empty. And it's going to stay empty because Jasmine is very simple. She's you know, long as there's some food in there. Jasmine she's the go to the store every day type person. She the type to go to the store every day to get something to eat for dinner. Like, who is actually doing that? Unless you're single and live alone. A woman with 5 kids is not going to, well, let me say this, should not be going to the store every day just to get food. All right, y'all, that's my time. I'm gone. I'm out of here. Y'all be good. Y'all be great. I'm going to see y'all in the next one, honey. And Jasmine, next time you get on this screen, you better be showing us a plane ticket. Bye.